Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness released new official imagery via Empire Magazine, 2 covers for their May 2022 issue, both of which containing some mysterious visual clues for what's in store for this film. Now, y'all asked me to break down everything from the official movie poster to the recent IMAX trailer re-release, and then some even have the nerve to whine when a new cool detail I find wasn't in one of the IMAX margins, but just more visible now in 4K. Why do you even care where a detail is found? Just be happy that you have more reasons to be hyped for this movie. So anyway, asked and received, here is my breakdown of all the interesting stuff I spotted hidden in this imagery. Let's actually start with the main Empire cover, which shows Doctor Strange among the crumbling ruins of that setting that I have thought to be the utopian parallel, home dimension of America Chavez. Strange's cloak of levitation floats off to the right, and then the interior lining of it looks like it's covered with a checkerboard pattern, reminding us of the importance of chess to Doctor Strange. I just spotted a chess set among the collections in that darker version of the Sanctum Attic in the IMAX trailer, a chess set that I am dying to see Strange sit down with Chess Master Professor X for a game. Remember, it was Strange who called back Tony Stark's utterance of the word endgame in Age of Ultron.
That up there, that's the endgame.
Strange calling it back in Infinity War to clue us into the title for the next film.
We're in the endgame now.
Endgame being a chess term referring to the final stage of a game in which critical sacrifices are often made to corner your opponent's king. This movie, Multiverse of Madness, may show us what the true endgame of the MCU really is. More details actually can be spotted on the alternate cover, so let's start in the 1 o'clock spot in the upper right corner and then work our way clockwise. In this corner is the tentacle of Gargantos. Another one is directly beside it, smaller, but the large one crushes this car. Now, we do need to be on the lookout for a 1973 Oldsmobile Delta 88 in this movie. Director Sam Raimi features this classic in every one of his films, from the Evil Dead series to the Spider-Man trilogy, and he confirmed in a Reddit AMA that this car would appear in a brief cameo in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, I doubt if this car is the Delta, however, because this looks blue, but actually, if you go frame by frame through that part of the Multiverse of Madness trailer when Strange and America tumble past the dinosaurs, when they crash through a star portal into an animated reality, in that cartoon dimension is a blue car that looks a lot like the one on this cover. There's also a traffic cone visible, telling us that this is on some kind of urban street. We had pointed out how the animation style in this reality does not have the exact color shading that What If has, but rather it's a simpler, more old school animation style like the 90s X-Men, but actually this could be an animated version of that Gargantos street battle. Now, right below the Gargantos tentacle is the Tyrannosaurus Rex that also appears in this moment in the trailer battling the Triceratops. There is some speculation that this could actually be part of the Savage Land from the Uncanny X-Men comics, which is a tropical prehistoric region hidden in Antarctica surrounded by volcanoes, a series that introduced us to the character Sauron. Others are wondering if this could be a nod to Devil Dinosaur, since Disney Channel is launching a Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur series this summer. I don't know about that. I really just think this could be Strange in America crashing through a prehistoric setting, or since this is realities they're crashing through, not time periods, it could be a reality where dinosaurs were never rendered extinct by a global catastrophe. So moving down from the T-Rex is that hatch that we have seen in many trailers, the one that Strange in America and variant Christine Palmer open and look out through. There must be some significance to this hatch in particular. Actually, in the IMAX trailer, which again shows all this footage in higher definition, you can now make out a sign beside that door labeled UNC R. Our buddy MT pitched that this could stand for Uncle Ralph Boner, but I don't know if there'd be anything behind that Ralph's doors other than stacks and stacks of his headshots. Now, if you're like me and spend a lot of your days staring at screens like this, you might notice some sore eyes and problems sleeping. Blue light damages our eyes and leads to digital eye strain, the symptoms of which include blurred vision, headaches, and dry, watery eyes. For some folks, this can even affect your energy level. Sorry. Well, BlueBlox was created to fix this problem and block out the blue light with these high-quality lenses. Thanks to BlueBlox for sponsoring this video. BlueBlox are evidence-backed and made under optics laboratory conditions in Australia. When I'm spending time in fluorescent lighting, staring at screens, these glasses are a big help. They have over 40 styles of frames and come in prescription, non-prescription, and readers. BlueBlox also has other amazing products such as low blue light bulbs, red light therapy devices, and sleep masks that I'm a big fan of. They ship worldwide in rapid time and make returns and exchanges easy. So go to blueblocks.com/newrockstars and use the coupon code newrockstars to save 20%. That's blueblocks.com, BLUBLOX.com/newrockstars and use the coupon code newrockstars to save 20%. Now in the bottom right corner is America Chavez, her foot kicking downward into a sling ring portal. Find this ironic because sling ring portals are the one aspect of Doctor Strange's magic that, thus far, have shown up nowhere in footage for this movie. Instead, all the portals we see seem to be practically accessed through real doors or star portals kicked open by America Chavez. In the 2016 film, Mordo said this about sling ring portals.
Mastery of the sling ring is essential to the mystic arts. They allow us to travel throughout the multiverse.
So the fact that no one seems to be using these in Multiverse of Madness suggests that this sling ring magic to travel the multiverse might have been compromised in some way, which now requires Strange to use other ways to travel the multiverse. Then on this cover, under America's knee, there's a small purple silhouetted figure tumbling out of or into that nearby portal. Actually, if you look closely, you can see this same Where's Waldo type figure in the upper left corner of the cover behind the E of Empire. Now at the bottom of the cover is another portal containing an eye. This looks like the eye of Gargantos, and he is looking up at Wanda Maximoff as she conducts her seance surrounded by candles, as we see her do in the trailer. If you look closely, you can even see her fingertips have started to turn black as they do in the footage, matching the way Agatha Harkness's hands turn black whenever she uses this dark magic. Now in the bottom left corner, there's a chunk of brick wall coming apart, and above that, in a stone archway, is Defender Strange. And then to the upper right of him, supreme version of Mordo, who I believe is one of those 7 members of the Illuminati, and he wields a crossbow. I wonder if this could actually be the crossbow Ned found in the Sanctum Sanctorum Undercroft in Spider-Man No Way Home. Then above him, there's Wang, and then another portal showing the Minotaur sorcerer Rintra. And that brings us to the central elements of this cover, depicting Doctor Strange with 10 other arms fanned out behind him, mirroring the final shot with the demon arms in the trailer, except these are all his own. The 5 on the left all have eldritch halos behind them, the 5 on the right do not. But they are all making this gesture. And by looking at it, Doctor Strange now gets to punch you in the shoulder. But no. This is actually the gesture Strange makes to open and close the Eye of Agamotto. An eye that now looms large behind Strange here, much like the giant window of the Supreme Strange Sanctum Sanctorum window behind that statue. But when you compare this eye to the eye around Strange's neck in the other Empire cover, the wider set upper layer of bands are twisted to go from the top left to the bottom right of the ring, whereas the one worn by Strange, that top layer is twisted 90 degrees to the right. That means that all of this madness in the second cover is being unleashed by Strange twisting open the Eye of Agamotto. And you will notice one of those threats snaking behind Strange and Wanda in the center of the cover, the ribbony bands of that Sitarak monster, if it is Sitarak. And what's really creepy is you don't see its face, which if you think about it, is really just formed by the folds and gaps of the ribbons. So really anywhere there is one of these ribbons could be part of this whole thing's body. It's just one long strand. All right, that's everything I spotted in this imagery. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EA Voss. Follow New Rockstars. Subscribe to New Rockstars for more analysis of everything you love. Thanks for watching. Bye.